make any noise when you have an orgasm? Do you ever
I go like this with my mouth.
That's disgusting.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
And I'm Chris D'Elia. Hello.
And I'm Bryan Callen, Bryan the Kid Callen.
What's up, Chris? What was that?
What? What's that? What's happening? What?
Okay,
what?
he's clearly going to keep this.
What are you doing?
Chris,
English accent now?
Why do you have an English accent?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. What
He's been talking like this all day, everybody.
He's messing with you.
it's
silly.
What are you talking about?
We're doing the podcast now. Please just drop it. Please just drop it.
I'm not dropping anything. I don't understand what you're saying. You know, he's just like trying to take the piss out of me.
Okay, Chris shows up today, and he's speaking in a British accent, and he hasn't been dropping.
No, I'm not. It's like I can't hear you. I think this is what happened, and you're making fun of me because I did a little tour of the UK.
Yeah,
okay,
you did
but
some
you were
stand-up.
there for like 2 weeks.
You were there, he wasn't there for. He was there for 2 days. He was in the UK for like 2 days.
Hold on, put your anchors on, mate. I didn't do that. You're not trying to take the piss out of me like that.
Okay, so you're telling me that you picked up this accent and you can't lose it?
I don't pick up accent. I don't hear it. I literally don't hear it.
You don't hear what you're doing?
Thing ever when people go someplace and they come back and they start sounding like.
You know, it's weird. Don't get your ball bag all in a fucking twist.
Excuse me?
Saying it. A ball bag is like, what you say in the States here. What is it?
Ball bag.
Yeah,
we say that too.
All right. I don't know. I'm just fucking doing what I got to do. You know, it's funny too. When I was out over in the UK, a busy came up to me and was talking about
what's a busy?
A busy was like what you say here in the States. A policeman or something.
Oh,
you call that
so you're losing?
Busy,
are you losing your
what we do
Americanisms now that you've been in the UK for a week?
No, you know, it's not like that. You know.
Were you doing a movie there or something? Have you been working on this?
The policeman was like, "Hey, you bod, come over here."
You what?
know, you bod, you get your blooming ass over here. You know, don't blow me off.
Chris,
I was like, "Okay, well, if I don't get it, well, I'm not a bender. It's not like I'm standing here drinking in the middle of the street."
I was just in Mexico for a little while.
Exactly.
You don't come back on, "Hey,
exactly.
senor."
You don't come back, "Hey, senor," whatever. Man.
Yeah, I don't come back to. I start talking like this, like I'm from Mexico.
No, I what you're saying. I get it.
So why are you talking like that?
I'm not talking like this. It's like you're telling me somebody, you know, you treat me like a corker. I'm not a corker.
What the hell's a corker?
A corker is what you say, like an extravagant, like outstanding male. Somebody standing on stage.
How long
is a corker? You look at him, you say, "Oh, that's a corker."
I've
but that's not me.
You're sounding even more British now than you were when we started.
I'm not. I am not.
Okay.
I've got a little cottage here in America. It has nothing to do with Britain or the UK. It literally has nothing to do with that. You guys are mental.
You're getting crazy British right now. You don't
so
hear
British.
that?
You're earwigging on me fucking accent is what you're doing. You're earwigging on me accent.
What's he saying?
I don't know.
It's not an accent.
You know, we're actors. We all pick up characters and stuff. I do a lot of voices.
Yeah, I do. I'm a character actor. I mean, I was in The Hangover, which is the biggest movie
here we
ever.
go. You're going to flog all your fucking attributes.
You know what?
You're going to flog it out there and just put it out there. Everybody know. Look, I'm not trying to... You're trying to get off on me is what you're trying to do,
I'm not trying to get
Look,
off
the thing
on
is,
you.
we all pick up accents. We all start doing impressions and accents and picking up affects. But at some point, you have to...
You got to drop it. I get it. You know, I'm not trying to half-inch my way through this.
Instead of like...
Look, I've been through a little bit of hard cheese. It's not going to...
You've been what?
I've been through a little bit of hard cheese.
You've been through a little...
What's that?
What does
it's
that mean?
What you say in America. It's like...
I've never said I've been through a little hard cheese.
No, but it's like bad luck. You know what I mean?
You just sounded so British.
No, I'm not sounding British.
Okay.
I'm just doing what I'm doing.
I tell you
just
what,
the way I talk.
I can barely understand you.
Here's something I like to do when I sort of have fun doing an accent, a character, and I can't drop it. I like to get it out. You got to get it all out, Chris. If we don't purge this on you, you're going to ruin your career.
You're jacking me off.
Everyone's going to hate you the way we hate you.
You're fucking getting me jacksy all crammed up.
I'm going to punch him in the face.
You're jacking me, lad. You're jacking me, lad.
What are you talking about?
Don't jack me, lad.
I don't know what that means.
Please, I'm going to take a little kip. Kip is what you say in the States. It's like nap time.
I don't say kip in the States. I say just nap time.
Knees up. Please. Don't be a knobhead. What are you, a bother boy? Don't do that.
Tell him shut up.
Take your
Chris, here's what we're
fucking
gonna
nose
do.
with this guy. I was with this bird. She had amazing knockers. It was amazing. I was like, hello, take me to the knocking shop.
He's fucking crazy, dude.
Chris,
Help
here's what
him.
we're gonna do.
We're gonna purge you of this
Affliction.
He's ruining the podcast.
How about? Would you like to sing a British song by a British band?
Oh, that's not. You're making
okay,
him.
Here, hold on. Let
monkey.
me get my guitar. Hold on.
You're
what's the point of this? Wait, why are you doing this?
You're literally gone mad.
Why are you going to play a song?
Have I gone
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I would like to do this, actually.
Why are you doing this, Will?
We're going to play a British song by a British band, and Chris is going to come off it. By the end of this, it will purge him of this idiotic thing.
I don't even know.
The accent, it'll help. It'll get him to lose the accent.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, I know this one. They played this over when I was in the UK.
You know the words of this song?
I literally don't hear it. I'm just going to sing this song
and
do it.
This is the Oasis song.
Oh, no, it's wonderful. We all know that. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realised what it got to do.
Get out.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about your name.
His accent's worse.
No, I don't feel like it's worse. I'm not doing it. I'm not even doing it.
You're not doing an accent?
I don't even... Backbeat the word on the streets that the fire in your zone. Damn, that... I don't sure you know that all before, but you never really had a doubt, did you in the first place? No, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Okay,
no, I mean, I'm just fucking standing there in the back of me gaff and I'm sitting here with my knickers like, oh, the roads we have to walk are winding. No, I mean,
so
and
bizarre.
like, oh, the lights that lead us there are blinding like a million flashes in your eyes.
I barely understand
there are many things that I would like to hush to you, but I don't know why or how or any which way we're doing it.
It's way worse,
because
Will.
it's like maybe, and then I'm not sure. You're gonna be the one that saves me, not like from a burning building or a volcano, but like emotionally. And after all,
his face is getting really red.
You're my wonder.
His face is really red. Chris, stop.
Well, check it. Second part
just
now.
Stop.
It's like
stop. You don't have to do this. It's not working.
Today is gonna be the day, but I'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realised what you're not to do. Just listen. I don't believe that anybody foils the way I do.
Foils?
He's
freaking out. His face is really red. Chris, stop. Stop playing the guitar.
I know the roads that lead you there are winding.
Will, stop playing the guitar.
And you gotta just listen and
He's
know
freaking out.
The day's the way you're blinding.
Will, please stop.
In the back of me taking
Stop playing,
Will. Many things that I would like to hush to you.
I can see his veins. Okay, Chris, calm down your veins. You're gonna pop your veins.
Maybe you're gonna be the one that looks at me all corked out and says, "Save me."
It's not working, Will.
But it's like to get out and nothing.
No, he's spitting.
And literally just standing there like a mark. You're my wonder.
He's not even wearing pants anymore. God damn it. All right, stop playing. Just stop. Stop playing. Just stop it. It didn't work.
Did it work?
You're all right? Chris, are you okay?
Chris.
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh, God damn it.
I'm for sure I can't literally get you. It just standing there like a paddy.
Stop it.
You're
Chris.
being a penny boy.
All right, nobody.
You're
Chris.
just fizzing me out.
Chris, come back to us. He's not going to be able to do Whitney now.
Chris,
look at this.
You're going to
some pigs here.
Chris, you're going to lose all your money. No, you're never going to be able to work again as an actor, and you're going to be.
There goes his career. Chris, you're not going to be able. You're not going to be able to
Chris,
act
you're being
anymore.
so British. You won't even be able to act in Britain.
You
sound more
skanky and do that. I'm really waving around and just
Chris,
literally hanging out on the Queen Boulevard.
You sound more Cockney than the Mighty Boosh guy.
I'm a big uncle.
Chris, you're flipping out. Chris, come back to me. Look at me. You're not going to be able to act on Whitney.
So many odds and swords.
Chris.
There's so many odds and swords. Am I a nutter?
Just call somebody. You got to call somebody.
We're going to call somebody. We're going to get a speech therapist.
Oh, no, he's lost the way to speech. Chris,
hey, thanks for listening to the 10-minute podcast. Thanks for subscribing.
Please come back to us
on iTunes.
Please, Chris.
And we're on Stitcher Smart Radio and Twitter at 10minpod. And if you enjoyed the show, share us with your friends. And Chris,
please come back to us. Don't do this.
House.
What?
You don't need collie wobbles.
I can't understand what the fuck he's saying.
You don't swallow up in collie wobbles.
His eyes are closed. They're rolled in the back of his head.
Face is so red.
You're a bum freezer.
He just shit the chair.
You're a bum freezer.
He just shit the chair.
He's
He
shitting
shit
the
the
chair.
chair. Oh God. Get it down.
Hey, welcome to the 10-minute pod.
Jesus. Excuse me?
Welcome to the 10-minute podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
Yeah, I'm Bryan the Kid Callen. Dude.
My name is Chris D'Elia.
Okay, be louder with your food. That's so obnoxious.
Okay, can I explain?
We got to do life. It's got to be like life. We can't just stop to do a podcast. We
Okay,
gotta
but
catch
you-
it in our natural habitat.
Okay, so Chris was an hour late to record.
An hour and a half, dude.
An hour and a half late,
don't have to air out my business, but okay.
and now he ordered food,
You're
and
eating meatballs. You're casually eating meatballs, pasta, and a whole chicken dinner. You can eat all that.
It's not. It's eggplant parmesan, and it's also I have meatballs, yes, and then I have chicken piccata.
Well, that.
Now, even though I don't want to hear you eat, can you come up on the mic a little bit? Because
Sure.
Dude, don't make that noise when you eat meatballs. Don't do that shit.
No, it's all good, dude. Oh, let me open this.
Is this going to be the podcast? Because I wanted to talk about other shit.
Let's talk about some stuff. What do you want to talk about?
Well, okay, why were you late? Why were you an hour and a half late?
Oh, I had a meeting, dude.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
But it was
First
crazy.
you have a meeting.
You couldn't call us and tell you.
Paparazzi was
Is he going to? That's disgusting. You got eggplant coming out of your face.
No.
And don't. Stop doing
You don't
that.
have to vocalize. You can just
yeah.
chew.
Stop it, man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you going to be part of the podcast right now or not?
Yes, I'm here, dude. I am here. Daddy is here.
Don't say daddy. Don't.
No, I know. It's like a joke. I was having a meeting, dude. There's a high profile picture, and I'm in the mix for it, guys.
Okay. All right. Look.
Gonna be coming out.
I want to punch him in the face.
You could have just.
You can't punch me in the face. Too
You
fast. My hands are.
You could have just called
hands.
us. You could have just said like, "Hey, let's do it a little bit later. I'm running into a meeting. This is gonna be late. I'm gonna be late."
And then what would Greg Kinnear have done? Just fucking sat there?
Oh, so Greg
No,
Kinnear,
Greg Kinnear was not in the
there?
meeting.
He was at the meeting. No, well, let's just say he wasn't at the meeting. Gay guys?
That's not an
know what I'm
impressive
talking about.
name anyway. I don't care if Greg Kinnear was there.
What else? What did you order? You got meatballs. You got eggplant parmesan. Is that chicken piccata?
This is chicken piccata.
So you basically lunch. You're having lunch 3 times at the same time.
A little nosh.
This is not a little nosh. You've ordered 3 entrees.
So anyway, he's like,
I hate you.
So anyway,
you can eat anything
No,
and you
no.
don't get fat.
Okay, Will.
He's eating 3 lunches.
Will.
I work out twice a day.
I know, but Will,
Hold
listen,
on,
it's
hold
just-
on.
And I have a mesomorphic
Hold on.
Dude, it's not his fault. It's his metabolism.
Hold on, 1 second.
Stop teasing him. Don't
I'm
do
not-
that.
okay,
You're
don't
teasing
do
him.
that.
You're
Okay.
teasing him. Stop it.
Let me eat softly.
Don't do that to him, man.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
fucking obnoxious
It's
to eat.
hard
He's on
for
a
me to
diet. He's on a
think
diet.
and make comedy
We're in a
when
ti-
you're eating.
Listen,
Wait,
everybody-
listen, man.
everybody
Okay,
should
look,
know that
you've
we're in-
developed. Go ahead.
We're in a tiny room, and it's a very small room because Will moved the whole fucking headquarters down to his basement. I can barely move, and Chris has 3 dishes open, and you can smell all the food. And Will has a food addiction. He's a mess.
Here's the thing.
Why are you crying?
Here's
Stop
the thing.
crying.
Stop crying, first of all.
Well,
Look-
stop crying on his food.
You can have one vice.
Then calm the fuck down.
I like flavor.
Listen,
Is that so
okay,
wrong?
stop
Yes,
it.
but-
Will, listen.
Can you put the
it's
food
helped,
away?
It's helped you in your career. You got to play curly. You got to be bigger to play
No.
curly. Pretty soon you'll be able to play Samoan guys.
Okay, all right. That's you're being
And-
obnoxious.
No. You can play.
Can I have a piece of broccoli?
No, you cannot have a piece
No,
of broccoli.
fuck you.
Stick
You're
to
bad.
your diet.
Piece of
You're bad.
Give me a
Stick
piece
to
of
your, no,
broccoli.
hey, stay down, stay there.
Give me a piece of broccoli.
Stay
No,
there.
why?
Just give me a piece of broccoli.
Sit down. This is when. No, this is
hold on.
why you can't lose
Get
weight.
your hands off my
Ah,
tits.
Will, that's
Stop
mine.
it.
That's mine.
Don't put the food away, otherwise we're
Why
not
would
going to
you?
be able to
Who
do
wants
this.
a piece of
Because
broccoli?
he'll keep eating.
Ew.
It starts with broccoli, and then he's going to freak out.
No.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Nah, but he becomes
At
crazy.
least he's
Hey, Will.
quiet now. He's
Will,
not
Will,
crying.
come back to me. Will, come back to me. Will, look at me. Look at me. No, relax. It's okay. You're gonna eat, but you have to wait another hour, right? Remember, that's the deal.
I gotta eat all this food before he gets it.
Dude, please, to put the food away. Otherwise, he's gonna flip
Pretty
out.
soon you'll
He'll
be able to
fucking
play.
punch you.
What's that Japanese wrestling?
Don't
Sumo
say
Oh, yeah.
sumo.
All right.
You're being obnoxious, Chris, and you're really teasing
I
him.
actually did gain weight to play curly.
Really? That's good.
I gained 4 pounds.
I can.
04?
Well, that doesn't.
Wow, that's so Robert De Niro of you.
Yeah. Well,
That's so
dude,
Christian
you,
Bale of
Daniel
you.
Day-Lewis, Christian Bale,
Yeah.
and Will Sasso.
Yeah,
You guys are all playing real people too. Wow.
Yeah,
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
All playing real. Oh, nothing.
Curly's a real person.
Yeah.
He's a real person. Welcome to fucking
next
stop, Cartoonville.
Yeah, hey,
Hey,
everybody.
okay, now please don't disparage the good name of the
Yeah,
studio.
I heard you're gonna play Elmer Fudd pretty soon.
Okay,
too.
that's
Live
not
action.
even on the same. That's you're gonna piss people off talking like that.
Listen, man. Will, congrats on the Three Stooges.
Hey, thanks.
It's a hit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, dude.
And
Really good though. Seriously. Last weekend, man.
Yeah.
Fucking bow.
All right.
yeah.
Went real well, dude.
Here's the thing.
And I saw it.
This podcast is only 10 minutes.
And I saw it.
And
So
I'm sure we went to the premiere.
We did go to the premiere.
To support our friend Will.
Yeah, and there were more pictures of me on the red carpet than Brian.
Oh God, Chris.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though.
Well,
You
then
guys-
why are you bringing it up? Who
know,
gives a
I know,
shit?
I know, I
You
know.
know.
Okay, here's another thing I hate about you, Chris.
What's that?
Okay, you don't eat fast enough.
I eat very fast.
No, you don't. This podcast is 10 minutes long. You're gonna eat over we could record 5 of these. You'd be eating the whole time.
No, I don't.
Stop.
Brian,
doing
can I have a piece of bread?
No fucking
please,
way.
no, please, no.
You definitely can't have bread, dude.
I haven't been eating bread. I'm actually going to gain or lose 100 pounds. I decided.
What are you playing next? Why?
You're gonna gain or lose?
Yeah, and grow a beard
Why?
and wear glasses.
Why?
Oh, you
Just to be different,
you're
just to
playing
be,
a
like, weird.
molester?
No.
We're playing a child molester.
No.
That's not a good look.
I think there's like younger dudes all have like these beards, like these sort of like chick kryptonite, and they have these beards so they can look cool. But
Why don't you get
girls don't like them.
Why don't you get breast implants? Well,
I don't want breast
why?
implants.
You look good with big tits.
No, I wouldn't. I have a nice chest.
You could play like a big girl.
Get some on your,
I don't
get
wanna
some
play
on your
good-
back too.
Yeah.
Tits on my back?
Uh huh.
4 tits.
Yeah, get tits on your back and get tits.
This is
on your...
obnoxious. You guys are both chewing and gnawing away.
So here's the deal, guys. You know what I'm talking about, man?
No, I don't.
Uh-huh.
I don't. You're being hostile.
Hey, guys.
Why are you so hostile?
How much would you pay, seriously, how much would you pay to have my hair?
$300.
No, that's not that.
All right, I'd pay a lot to have your hair.
How much?
I don't know, dude. I
Be
mean,
serious. How much would you pay? Because you're fucking, it's not a
I'll
party.
tell you why.
It's not bad, but it's not a party on top.
okay, yeah.
I'll
It's
tell
not
you-
bad though.
Let me tell you
off.
why I would only pay $300 for your hair, because it would be an experiment and I'd probably shave it off, because if I had your hair I'd look like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
My career would be, if you can believe, might even be bigger than it already is. So,
If you had Chris's hair,
yeah.
Brian,
God damn,
if you
I
had
would
Chris's hair,
Are you kidding me? I would pay.
You'd
to
look
see Brian
like-
with my hair.
yeah, no, if we colored it blonde, you'd be Buffalo Bill from Silence of the
Shut up,
Lambs.
dude. I'd
would.
give a fucking pinky for your hair.
Yeah, because you also stuff your dick and balls between your legs
Hey.
and dance around to 80s
Hey.
hits.
That's true.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Hey guys.
No, I don't.
Hey guys. You
Look
know
at this. I got this picture of you that I took when I was over at your house last
Where
week.
did you get that?
This picture of him.
Yeah, I know, but I was
I was over at your
drunk.
house and you
What-
didn't know
how
I was
did you
taking
get
the
that
picture.
fucking...
I was using your restroom upstairs near your
Okay, I
room.
was joking around in my mirror.
Yeah, but you have something in your
Let me ask you a question, though.
bum and you're playing with yourself.
Okay, but I'm joking around. That's because I was joking
Well,
around.
let me ask you a question, guys. How come they always give you vegetables as sides to these fucking dishes, and vegetables suck dick so bad?
No,
Well,
then,
they're
first of
good
all,
for you.
you're eating them, so stop saying they're not
I'm
good.
only eating them because you have to.
You don't have to. There's no rule that says you have to. Hey, give me a meatball.
No,
Hey man,
no.
be cool, dude. Don't give him a fucking meat.
Will, you're not going to get any food.
No,
right.
I'm not hungry.
Then why do you keep
I'm never
staring?
hungry. Well, because it's just
You
I'm
literally, you're looking at those meatballs like they're a really fast car.
I kind of stopped eating red meat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, this is a great podcast.
Yeah, this is a really good
we got
one.
a lot done.
Hey, happy New Year 2014, because I'm banking this episode until then.
Hey, I don't give a shit, dude.
Hey, maybe I should have on Saturdays I should put out the ones we don't like.
That's a good call.
Not even joking.
That's actually a good call.
Thanks for listening to the 10 Minute Podcast and for subscribing and listening
That's actually a good call. That's actually a good call. Fuck you.
on iTunes. We're on Stitcher Smart Radio. Get the app. And check us out on Twitter at...
And by the way, go to my website and laugh your ass off. Brian laughs all day.
That's pinkteens.com, right, man?
Hey, man.
Go to...
Hey, man, don't say that.
We're on Twitter at 10minpod. If
Yeah,
you
no
enjoy,
shit,
and
Will.
if you enjoy the show, tell your friends, and then they can listen. Chris, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
Yeah, I'm Crystalia.
And you're not hearing the deep gravelly timbre of our resident senior citizen Bryan Callen because he's not here.
No, did he expire? I know he's older.
He's actually on a cruise.
Oh, okay, so he is old. Okay,
he is
see,
old.
that's the thing. He is actually, we make a lot of jokes that sometimes, Will's off to fucking whatever camp. Yeah. Bryan is really on a cruise right now.
He's on a cruise right now with our friend Anthony Tambakis.
That's too old. That's too old.
That's old and weird.
Also, he's on a cruise with another guy. Yeah. One guy?
He's with Anthony, that is weird as fuck. Hey, welcome to the show. I thought we'd do something a little bit different today because Bryan's not here. We have a third seat open, and usually on the show we talk about a lot of times we end up talking about girls and guys and that whole thing. And I know that we have a female audience and we appreciate our female listeners. And here's what we decided to do. We have an actual female with us on the show.
A real live girl.
Yeah, and not our favorite urban comedian, Shauna.
No.
We're being joined by my neighbor, Christine Donlan. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh, it's so cute.
That is so cute.
Isn't it weird when girls are just like, hey, what's up?
That's so
and you're like, oh, man.
You're a girl.
I'm going to get a blowjob.
Hey, what the fuck?
No, not that she's going to do it.
No,
but I'm just,
she's
okay,
not gonna
I know.
That's fucking terrible
dude,
to say.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
When you're fucking walking down the street and some girl's like, hey, and you're like, oh, God, is this happening?
Okay.
I'm not saying, dude, she's your respecter.
She's my friend.
Obviously, she's your friend. I would never disrespect a friend.
Okay, but this kind of brings up an interesting point because this is the kind of shit we say on the show, and now we have a girl to answer to.
Yeah.
But,
no, but that's the whole thing.
Christine is a young actress. She's my neighbor.
She's 8. You're 8?
No,
8,
she's
9?
not. She's
okay.
not.
Don't say her age, though. It's not nice.
No, it's not nice. And she lives just up the block, a few houses away. And Christine, wait, let me try it again. Christine, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
Oh my God,
man,
so
that
cute,
does
dude.
sound
That's
so cute.
You guys need to get over it.
No, that's the whole thing is I keep getting over it.
Here's what we should do. We should talk about some of the things we've talked about on the show and sort of see what Christine thinks about them.
Okay.
Christine, here's one of the things we talked about recently in an episode called Facebook and Chicks. Chris brought up the point that there's a lot of girls out there that are saying, hey, I want a real gentleman in my life, that all the gentlemen are gone. But these are, and they're going on Facebook saying this, and this is always girls that have very revealing, sexy pictures.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Yeah, and
But you don't look like a girl that has.
She doesn't.
She would never have that.
We're Facebook friends, and Christine does not do that.
But you could tell immediately, though. Do you think you can maybe put some up?
Hey, Chris.
Okay, no,
that's
I'm
not
sorry.
the point.
I know.
I want to know.
Okay.
I want to know Christine's take on that.
Okay,
We have a unique opportunity here with a young lady with a head on her shoulders.
I can shoot them. I'm just saying. But anyway, I'm sorry. I can't.
Jeez, dude.
Okay, go.
Christine, what do you think about that? What's up with these chicks who say that and yet they can't change their behavior?
I think that those are the girls who, like, for a gentleman to them is somebody who's going to, like, open doors and do all that stuff and call when he says he's going to call, but they're not really looking for somebody who's, like, on the same level as them, who's, like, a soulmate type of person. They think that they are, but they're not. They're looking for somebody who has money. And I think that's really the bottom line. Somebody with a job who is, like, stable, who's going to support them. I think that that's what it translates into when they say gentlemen, and if they're the kind of girls that have those pictures, because I'm not trying to generalize here, but there are girls out there that have these professional photos taken not because they're models or because they're actresses, but because they are submitting them to a matchmaker where the men who are involved in this scenario are loaded and they pay like $10,000 to like be part of it. And
are you serious?
I swear to God.
Yeah, I've heard about that actually.
I actually haven't heard about that specifically.
And they're like,
that's interesting.
But that is really interesting, and that's actually, I never even thought of it that way, for real. I mean, I'm not saying like just because you're a chick, like you that I never even thought about it in that way. That that a gentleman could mean something other than what I think a gentleman is.
Well, think about it. What is it based on? I mean, we're raised on Disney movies, and like, what about Cinderella? She's like totally broke. She's like cleaning the floor in her stepmother's house, and like she gets like slipped into this society party, and the prince falls in love with her. And like, yeah, everybody wants to fall in love, and they want him to be handsome, and they want him to like, you know, they want all of that too. But the idea is that you get to upgrade to the castle. Like that's
really interesting, and that's something that three dickheads on our own do not think
Never
about.
would have thought of that.
And why does Cinderella get picked? It's because she looks the prettiest, right? Somebody comes along and like makes her the most appealing. So those girls have those pictures up there to attract a guy like that.
That's really, really fucking interesting.
But so is that so when you watch? But you're probably a girl that you're probably one of the very few girls that can actually know that and realize that because you've thought about it. Because I feel like most of the girls that I've even dated don't even think about it in that way.
They don't.
They're just like Cinderella, fuck yeah, or they're like whatever, and you're like whatever, let's fuck.
The furthest. Well, you didn't need to say that part.
We're generalizing, but I'm
we
like,
know
whatever,
what
let's
men
fuck.
think. I mean, I know that.
yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying though. But like
I've thought about it this far. I've thought that girls that do put those pictures up on Facebook are clearly they're advertising to a large group of guys and they're trolling for men and seeing what they get back so they can pick from them. And a lot of those girls that have those pictures that aren't models and yet get professional shots done are doing just that. But Christine takes it to a new level that I've never even thought of, which is that they're actually submitting them to matchmaking. Matchmaking services here in Los Angeles.
Fucking crash and burn.
Because there's a lot of rich dudes.
I just met a couple of girls that do that, and now I'm gonna have to defriend them on Facebook.
Oh no!
Oh,
so that they can't hear them.
My way. It's fine.
But we didn't say your last name, Christine Donlin. Wow, that's really interesting. And I will say about Christine's Facebook page that she does not have those pictures.
I'm sure she doesn't. I can tell already.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, I can tell. No, you can tell when you meet somebody. Usually, at least. I mean, you might be fucking batshit crazy. I don't have any idea about that.
She's not. Goddamn.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
but
what the fuck is that?
There's time.
Here's what's up. You can tell, Christine. You have a couple cats, right?
crazy.
Okay. No, not crazy.
Completely
But
insane.
here's
I adopted them.
Oh, and even more crazy.
They
no,
needed-
you didn't adopt them. You just got them.
Yeah, you got them.
You didn't rescue them or no.
did.
You found cats? That's what you did. You
No,
found
you
cats.
got them. You got them. That's when people say, I rescued this cat or dog. I go, no, you got him.
Yeah.
You got the dog, and the dog ain't going no place.
Which is
But
different,
here's
though,
the thing.
because I actually did rescue my dogs. They were up on a building threatening to jump. And then I have 2 Yorkies
You're
now
not a
because
dog whisperer, and Yorkies are not suicidal.
I
Look,
was down there being like, you guys got a lot to live for.
here's what's up. If you're a girl like Christine and you have cats, that's cool. If your cat is your Facebook picture, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Probably not that attractive.
It's so
how about-
tempting though, because sometimes they're so cute.
Yep. See, but that's the thing. You're a chick.
Is it
You
okay
struggle
that
with it.
it's
That's
this
fine.
picture?
It's fine.
That's
That's
okay?
fine actually,
Christine-
because even a guy would have a dog on. It's on a phone.
Christine right now
on
is
my
showing us that her screensaver on her phone is her cat.
That's true.
That's really
Yeah.
interesting. Christine, let me ask you this. You're an actress. You're here in Los Angeles. You moved here from New York. It's obviously a different scene. How much of your day do you spend just trying to fend off directors and producers that you're not sure want to have you in their latest project, or that they just want to do you?
Well, it's not all about like fending them off, and it's not like it's constantly like. I think I just have learned that anybody who's trying to hang out with you socially does not want to put you in their next project. They just don't.
No, I always
That's a
tell.
lie.
I always tell.
Please, girls, listen to that.
Yeah.
Please, women out there, understand that if you're a hot chick and you're an actress and a guy wants to put you in their movie, they don't want to put you in anything.
Well,
they
no,
want
because
to
they
put
never
something in
say
you.
that. They never say that they want to put you in their movie.
No.
They say, "Hey, let's go grab
Yeah.
a drink," and
No.
you think, "Oh, this person could put me in their movie, so maybe
Yeah.
I should go." No.
But here's the rule.
If they're attractive and charming,
Thank you very
and
much.
like
Thank you.
them,
That's
yeah.
very sweet of you.
She wasn't complimenting you.
But look, if I'm a producer and I want you in my movie, I say, who's your agent?
Exactly.
You tell me, and then I contact your agent.
Exactly.
I don't say, let's meet at the fucking wherever, and then we'll hang out, get to know each
Earth
other.
Cafe.
Yeah, Earth Cafe.
Christine, I've produced a lot of television and some film stuff. Maybe we could go to Earth Cafe
Jesus,
sometime.
Will, really? We
No,
just
I'm just
talked
saying
about
they have
this.
good salads and shit.
Oh, this was going so well.
It really kind of
No,
was.
this is really, really interesting. We're gonna have to do this again.
It was good, yeah.
Because as dudes,
Yeah.
we do skew one way, and I hope our female listeners enjoyed this. And thanks, Christine.
You're welcome.
Great job. That was really, really
And
cool.
if we learned one thing, this podcast, I'm not sexist. I love everyone equally, no matter who you are, no matter what you breathe.
Yeah.
I love you.
He's bisexual.
Everybody
No, please.
breathes air.
No, don't say
Everyone
that
does.
and ruin what I just said, though.
Hey, thanks for listening to the 10-Minute Podcast. Thanks for subscribing and downloading on iTunes. We're on Stitcher Smart Radio. Check us out on Twitter at 10minpod. And all of this info is available at 10minutepodcast.com. I was joking about Earth Cafe, but maybe
Alcove. That's,
yeah, I was going to
okay,
say
yeah.
alcove.
Less
You're not
pretentious.
invited.
Let's all touch. You fucking sit up
Don't
and
try
you
to
use the
control
fucking
me.
microphone.
I don't like it. Don't
I
point,
need to control you because
take
you're
your
a
finger out of
fucking
my
idiot.
face. Take your finger out of my face.
You're
I'll
a
bite
fucking
it right
idiot.
off.
Listen and fucking talk a fist length away from the microphone.
I won't.
Stop
I'll
fighting,
do what I want.
guys.
I'm a free spirit. If I was a bird, I'd be a fucking eagle. It's amazing I don't have
Some
wings.
podcasts are slow,
Fucking
and
eagle.
you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
I'll tell you what. You know what eagle you'd be?
eagle,
no, you
Bryan
wouldn't. No, you
Eagle
wouldn't. You know what
Callen.
eagle you'd be? The fucking blue eagle from the Muppets. That's the
Hey,
eagle that you'd be.
no, there's no such thing as
Why
a blue
do
eagle.
we always come here? I guess we'll never
Is that
know.
Bryan?
It's like some kind of torture to have to watch the show.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Eagle Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia, fucking fireman. I'm a fireman.
Fireman?
I'm a fireman.
You're a firefighter?
You're a firefighter, or
Yeah.
you're a fireman?
No, I'm a fire. I fight fires and save lives. I
You're
literally
not.
do that.
You're an actor and
I
a
use
comedian.
the pole that goes up and down on the fucking thing.
No.
when the,
Bro,
when the
bro.
You don't even know
alarm
what it's
goes
called.
off.
You're so top heavy that if you had to carry a rope upstairs, your knees would break. They would shatter.
No, I'm top heavy. You know why I'm top heavy? From always, that's how I get up. I climb the pole.
Oh, that's fucking like a stripper.
Yeah.
No, but like
So
a
doesn't
fireman.
that burn your fucking hairy legs?
This is how Chris would fight a fire. Oh, he's standing on the street going, please, it's not working. I'm blowing. And then he starts spitting on the fire.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Hate you.
Don't say that.
Hate you, bro.
No, that's really hateful.
I want to play a message that Chris left Brian.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is a message.
I want to play the
Yeah.
voice message.
And I was minding my own business.
Brian, shut up.
Hey, man, just dropping a line to you to let you know, hate you, dude. Hate you, bro. Cause I'm the man, and nobody can fuck with me. Not you, especially. Oh, I am the man. Nobody can fuck with me around.
Okay, what is that? What was
No,
that?
I'll tell you what.
Stupidest
Because sometimes your friends need to be reminded where the fucking pecking order is. Okay.
It's so fucking aggressive and hostile.
You fall.
You're making a beak with your hand.
under me.
I don't fall under you.
You are under me. I am Loki. You kneel before me.
Why are you guys all over each other
I won't.
today?
You kneel before me. I am the king of Asgard.
What?
And you kneel below
I
me.
won't kneel below
Yeah,
you.
you will.
I kneel before no man.
You kneel before. I am no man. I am a demigod.
You're not a demigod.
I am no man.
You long-haired hippie.
No,
He's
I
got
am
some
fucking modern
he's
hippie.
He's got some hair like a king.
Yeah, that's
no.
right. I do.
No, you have a hair
Look,
like a fucking.
I want to apologize to our
modern
listeners.
hippie.
I want to apologize to our listeners. Chris and Brian are they're going through something. They have to get it out.
I want to
Modern
apologize
hippie.
to our listeners too for having to listen to this fucking
wanna
plebeian when there's demigods.
Don't call me a
before you.
plebeian. You want to fight? I'll fight you right now, bro.
Hey, dude, there'll be 2 hits. I hit your fucking face. You hit the ground.
Nah, I've
Ground.
never heard
I've
that
never
before.
heard that before.
Yeah,
You
no, I
fucking-
know, but this is
What
what
do
it
you
came
want to do?
from.
You want to go wrestling? You want to kick punch? I'll knock you out right now, yoker.
Oh, you-
I'll flatten that beak. You got a beak. Don't
I'll
tell
kiss
him
you,
not
bro.
to
He's
kiss me
kissing.
like that, or
Chris,
I'm gonna.
you know that Brian hates
Yeah,
kissing.
don't do that,
hey,
bro.
Speaking of messages, I want to play. I'd like to also play. I got some of these. I want to play one that Brian left me this message.
Yeah, I'll put you in a fucking burlap sack. I'll take a wild dog. I'll throw that dog in the burlap sack, and I'll throw rocks at the sack, and the dog will bite you
No,
to death.
guess what I'll do?
That's how
no,
you'll
before you
fucking
play the thing,
die.
guess what I'll do?
That's how you'll die.
This is what I'm going to do. While the dog's in that sack, I'm going to live with the dog. I'm going to train the dog. And then when we open the sack up,
Okay.
we find Brian,
Guys.
that dog fucking chomps your...
Okay.
What do? You go
Fucking
sit.
face.
Hey, tell him that.
Okay, I'm gonna
don't
play
you
the
put
message.
your
I'm
hand in
gonna
my
play
face like that.
Let me play the message.
I'm gonna name the
I'll just
dog.
play a message that Brian left me. Hold on.
Will, call me back immediately. I do not like calling you and having you not answer your phone. Call me back immediately. I do not appreciate having to make a wasted phone call. I am very busy. I will remain very busy. It is a privilege for you to speak to me and to record a podcast with me. That is your privilege. And you are welcome. You are welcome in advance. Okay, do get back to me immediately. I do not want to say this again. I will get very angry with you. I am already angry with you. All right then. Bye-bye.
Why are you attacking me now?
Because
why would you leave that message for me now?
Because you are a tall boy.
No, I'm not a fucking tall boy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm taller than you. I'm 6'3". That makes you the boy.
Shut up.
Don't fucking point your
your
finger at me.
Don't touch my
fucking
don't touch my finger.
Don't put your
person on me.
Guys.
Don't put your person on me.
You fucking called me and you left that message, and I've been waiting all fucking day to play it for our audience.
Yeah, don't waste my time.
You lord over people.
Yeah, he did that. Let me tell you something.
Don't waste my fucking time.
Let me tell you something. He did that because I did it to him, and then he knew he couldn't do it back to me, so he transferred it to do it him.
And I don't spread hatred, so I don't have a message for you guys.
The pecking order goes to me, Brian,
Chris,
and
that's
then
not the
under
fucking
that,
point.
Will.
Here's what's up. If either of you ever tried to put me in a fucking bag, I would ram whatever fucking bag, hopefully burlap, up your ass, pull it out your mouth, and floss your entire body.
Hey, donkey.
I goat spit your butt.
You're a donkey.
You're the donkey.
You fucking donkey.
Chris, stop fucking.
Hey,
you kissing me, bro?
I'll fucking mouth kiss you.
Don't kiss me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know
because
you're
making me. You're acting like I'm your woman.
If I ever saw you guys
in jail, I'm not.
If I ever saw you guys fighting, perhaps on a cliffside, you guys are fucking trading your pussy blows back and forth. I'd take a fucking run at you, and I would tackle/fireman carry both of you over my shoulders, just and I just go running at the cliff, and you guys would be like, you'd be pissing and shitting. You'd be so fucking scared. You'd be peeing and shitting.
I have air awareness.
This is me. And I run, and then I jump off the fucking cliff. I'd be catching so much speed that when I hit the fucking water, 500 feet below, I'd run along the water.
Hey, dude, I have air awareness. I would do gainers through the air and land like a cat on my feet.
You mean like a pussy. And here's the deal.
And then I would butterfly.
We wouldn't be doing any of that.
We
wouldn't be doing any of that because you know what we'd be busy doing? We wouldn't be near a cliff at all. You know what we'd be doing? We'd be at a matinee. Brian and I would be at a matinee. You'd be my date.
Hey.
You'd wear a nice dress.
Hey,
I'd buy you popcorn and hot tamales. And then we'd fucking kiss through the movie. And then we'd leave. We'd go to my place.
I ain't your
and
boyfriend.
I'd make love to you, bro.
Shut the
I will fucking all day, dude. We'd have a siesta.
I ain't his bitch, man. You tell him I swear to God, I'll fight this fucking idiot right here and now. You don't make me your bitch.
I'm gonna take
that
you to
shit
a
back.
fucking matinee, dude.
I ain't
let's
going
go
to
see
no
Huntsman.
matinee with you,
Let's
Jack.
go see Huntsman together. Let's go see 7 fucking dwarves in the Huntsman, whatever it is.
You know what I would do? You know what I would do to both you fucking guys? Here's what I would fucking do. I would make a few fucking phone calls to people in the business to ensure that you never fucking work again, so that you have to become fucking male strippers. And then I would I would go to that male strip club. I would visit you there, and you guys would be together dancing around on the fucking stage, and I would seduce you, and I'd be pulling out $100 bills, and I'd make you come back to my fucking shitty, dingy, smoky hotel room, and I'd have a threesome with you guys.
Listen up,
I'd make you suck my dick and I'd make you suck my dick and balls.
Hey. Listen, shoe cleaner.
Brian?
You couple shoe cleaners. Let me tell you what you are.
Chris has to suck my balls, and you have to suck my dick.
Hey, Joker boys. You couple shoe cleaners. You know why I call you shoe cleaners?
Don't call me a shoe cleaner.
I'll tell you why I call you shoe cleaners. I throw a chain around your necks. I put a stake in the ground. The chain is literally about, 6 inches long. That means your head is real close to the fucking ground. And I make you clean my shoes before I leave. I go, hey, shoe cleaners.
You know what I do?
Lick my shoes.
No, you know what I do?
I pour some water in your mouth.
I get you guys together. I get 2 women, okay? I lock the 4 of you in a fucking dungeon. I wait for you guys to get horny and you mate. 9 months later, when you have kids, I take the kids. And I take them.
Not my kids.
And I fucking, I do.
No.
And I teach them stuff.
No.
And they become men. And they are fucking, I pay for their college tuition. And they become fucking rulers of their company.
It's a long time to be in a dungeon, bro.
You're in a dungeon. And those kids
I don't want to be in a dungeon.
love me.
No.
Well,
They
you know what I do?
me.
You know what I'm gonna call you guys? I'm gonna call you guys table and chair, because Brian's gonna be my chair and you're gonna be my table, and I'm gonna eat off of you, Chris. I'm gonna cut through steak into your back, and I'm gonna fart on you, Brian.
Hey, listen, Fido. You're Fido and you're Rex. You couple dogs. You're my couple dogs that I walk around on short leashes, tight leashes. Tight leashes, and I put little footies on your feet and your hands, and you walk around and you shit, and I make you eat your own poo.
Thanks for listening to the 10-minute podcast.
Fuck you guys, everybody else out there.
And thanks for listening and subscribing on iTunes. We're on Stitcher Smart Radio. Check us out.
Raise your kids.
We're on Twitter at
Fucking
10min.
don't say you're going to raise my kids.
I'm going to take them to Starbucks.
We're on Twitter at 10minpod.
Nah.
Hey, if you're going to buy something on Amazon, go to 10minutepodcast.com.
Billy and Sarah.
Hit the
Billy and
Amazon
Sarah.
link and you'll be supporting the show.
Billy and Sarah,
And get
you
some
want
free
ice cream?
other
Give me
stuff.
my kids back.
Hey guys, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. Here's what you do. It was brought to you by Amazon.com. What you got to do for us is click on 10minutepodcast.com and go to our website. And then if you want to buy something from Amazon.com, hit the little badge that says Amazon.com and click through and buy something on Amazon.com after you visit our website, because this way we get a kickback and we make some money and we get to do what we do here at the 10-Minute
Why
Podcast.
don't you do this professionally?
Then you can buy anything on Amazon.com. But guess what we're also sponsored by?
Who else?
Gamefly. That's a video game, Plays Don't Sing. And what you can do is if you click through our website to Gamefly, you can get a 15-day free game rental thing that you can like stream or whatever. I don't know, some bullshit, but it's
something
fucking
free
great.
for 15
Yeah,
days.
yeah. Okay, cool. So click through, bro.
Okay, I will.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to because I'm the only person that's going to after that fucking endorsement. All right, let's move on. I'm excited.
My name is Chris D'Elia.
I'm Brian the Kid Callen.
And this is an interesting episode we have here today because Will's not here, right?
He's in Canada doing a movie.
Okay, and we actually had somebody write through our agents, through his agents, who's a fan of the show.
I'm nervous.
We're actually really kind of excited about it because it's somebody that's of quite the stature, and we're big fans of him himself. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hi, how are you?
Good, man.
Yeah, hi, good to be here.
It's great. It's great to have you here.
Yeah.
Thank you for. And you listen to the.
Yeah, I listen
So
to
tell
the
us
show.
how you came across, because your agents wrote to ours.
Yeah, I had my agent.
And you wanted to
wrote
host it.
You. Yeah, I wanted to come in because I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to listen. You know, I listen to podcasts, and I'm like, you guys, you're so funny. Yeah, because I like the way that when Will's here, he makes fun of Brian. Hey, Brian, fuck you.
Yeah, no,
you're old bullshit. You're
Right.
bullshit. You're old. Hey, Chris,
What?
your hair's too long. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate that. You've done so much in your life. You've been a great bodybuilder. You've been an actor. You were the governor of.
Are you?
What's next for Arnold?
Yeah, I did everything.
I know. So what's next for
I've done
you?
all sorts of things. I was the 7-time Mr. Olympia.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
so you know how you do that?
No.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
All right.
That's from Predator.
All right.
No.
I guess it is.
No,
it's
it
from
is.
Predator.
Yeah. I know. I remember that.
That's Carl Weathers.
Speaking of which,
I go,
okay.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. Then we have a handshake.
I remember that.
No, I'm just messing around because you guys are fans to me.
Yeah, no, I know we are fans of yours.
Mr.
but
Olympia
so-
7-time.
Yeah.
So what you do is, very important. You pump, you get the whole pump. Then
Right.
what you do is you got to you 7 days no water. Then you have it on the day of the event. You eat gorging on chocolate bars and candy. You see, and raise the veins.
Okay.
Then I go and then I
Sure.
pose.
And that obviously worked for you.
I was a movie star.
Yeah.
Because you're.
Are you still working out?
I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want them answered immediately.
Who us?
That's from Kindergarten
Oh,
Cop.
right, no, Kindergarten Cop. I remember that. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's
so
okay.
I like.
So
okay.
what is next for you?
Yeah.
What
I mean,
do you-
you've
I was
certainly
the
done a lot.
governor. Yeah.
I know.
No, we understand.
Yeah.
And so, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what's next for you? You've done a lot. Where do you go from here? You've done a lot.
Do whatever I want. Who cares? I don't care.
Who cares?
Okay.
Yeah.
My life is almost over.
Well,
who
what do you?
cares?
Well, that's.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's over?
Nah, I just do whatever.
Are you okay?
So you're
Who
cooler.
gives a shit? I'm here with you guys.
Yeah.
I love the podcast.
Okay, and what do you like about the podcast?
I like
it's
the way you guys play with each other. He's very funny. You guys are funny.
Have you? Are you drinking? Have you been drinking?
No,
Are you a little drunk? Or that's
I
okay.
had a little beer.
Okay,
when
yeah.
you grow up, you have to drink beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a little or do you have a lot
more?
of beer?
Brian, fuck you. You drink tit milk, you bitch.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
So you have a lot of free time now,
Yeah.
and you're just kind of
I
hanging,
do
or what?
whatever. But I used to do. So you guys dig pussy?
Well,
You guys like
Sure,
girls?
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe we shouldn't talk about
I
this
used to
just for
fuck
your.
a lot back when I
Yeah.
was.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think that we should necessarily talk about this right now. Why don't we talk
I
about?
banged Christy Brinkley.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she was with Billy Joel and everything, and
Okay, no.
Uptown Girl
I think
had just come out.
maybe-
I said, "Fuck you! This bullshit!
Yeah.
Bullshit!"
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
order a pizza. I'm drunk.
Is that from a movie?
Okay, so hold on a second.
I'm drunk. You guys.
I
Let's
know.
just
we can
take
tell
it.
that.
Okay, no, it's obvious you're having a good time and you had a good time today, and that's fine. But why don't we just try to gear this conversation towards maybe what your plans are in the future, and maybe
Do
just
it.
not.
Come on, kill me. Kill me now, I'm here. Come on, do it now.
Are you doing another?
That's from Predator.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So.
Hey, Killian. Fuck you. You're that asshole from TV. Asshole.
What's that from?
Running Man or some shit. I don't fucking know.
You don't even know.
Who cares? Hey, I got hundreds of millions of dollars. I got $100 million.
Okay.
I don't give
All
a
right.
shit.
No.
I don't give a fuck about anything. Hey, I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm gonna ram it in your stomach, break your goddamn spine. That's
Is that not for us? That's
It's from Running Man.
Okay.
I need your clothes,
Okay,
your boots, your motorcycle.
And that's from another one.
Isn't
Yeah.
Terminator 2. Who
So-
gives a fuck?
Okay. No, we don't. Why don't we not Why don't we not necessarily focus on life?
I've had some drinks.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Can we ask a couple questions?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
So what we wanted to know.
I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Right.
So you've had a lot of success.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're at a
yeah.
crossroads. It seems.
Yeah.
What-
Are you
wanna-
hold on, Brian? Can
yeah,
you just
yeah.
are you
Okay.
I'm 64.
listening?
I'm 64 years old.
Are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, you
Brian,
look-
let
you look
Brian
great.
let Brian ask the question.
You look great. What I wanted to ask you: do you have any heroes? Are there people
Yeah,
that
Conan the
inspired you?
Barbarian. Hey, let me ask you guys a question.
He's-
What is best in life? I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know.
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the
his
women. Yeah, high five.
Yep, I know the line
did
very
it.
well. That was
Yeah,
actually a
yeah.
line from
We
Gang.
should hang out.
Yeah, well,
You
we are
guys.
kind of hanging
Yeah.
out, but see,
But
that's
we should go out, you
Right.
know, do some blow, do drink
nah.
some beer. Yeah, here's what we go.
Beers.
You ever go to the Rainbow Room? Yeah.
I've been there, yeah.
We go to the Rainbow Room. There's a bunch of rocker bitches, you know, they think that they're going to fuck Lemmy from Motorhead.
There's a
or
bunch
Vince
of what?
Neil, rocker bitches.
Oh, rocker bitches,
Yeah.
oh.
And then we go there, and then here's what we do. You talk to a girl, and then I say, I'll be back. Yeah. And then we leave the bitch there. Then we go to another bar. We go to Viper Room, a House of Blues. And maybe you don't like the girl. Maybe she's too ugly, you know. So I say to her, hasta la vista, baby, you know. Then fuck that bitch. We go back. And then I say, I'm back. Or we say, here's what they do. It's a good pickup line. I say, come with me if you want to live. Yeah. But it's not come like COME.
I know.
It's the come like
Come
jizz.
like-
Jizz.
Okay,
Come with
and I
me.
understand that.
And then I say,
Yeah.
this is Brian and Chris. This is Bryan Callen. He's an hangover. Suck his dick. Suck his cock. Yeah.
I don't know.
This is Chris D'Elia from Whitney. And they do stand up. Fuck them. Fuck my friends.
I don't want you to say
Suck
that.
'em like that.
Okay, see, now here's the thing, because this goes out on the internet to a lot of people.
I don't care.
People are going to hear this.
But you
Yes.
don't care now because maybe you had a good time today, but
Yeah.
you might care a little bit later, you
Yeah.
know,
I
and your
was-
people might care.
I was drinking with Richard Branson today.
Oh, or were you the
Yeah.
industrialist?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
Is he a good friend of yours?
Very good friend of mine.
Now,
yeah,
is that someone that you actually admire and look up to? Who are your
yeah,
heroes?
who are your heroes?
Yeah,
I
my
mean, because
hero,
Brian's trying to talk to you about.
Dr.
Are you okay?
Mr. Freeze.
No, not
Those are-
who you played,
Yeah.
not heroes, not
Who are your-
superheroes that you
Who are
played.
your heroes?
John-
Here,
John
how about
Kimball.
this? Listen, somebody that
Don
you,
DeVito.
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Yeah.
look up to.
Yeah, probably Commando.
Okay, you're not getting it.
The Terminator.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are characters that you
I
played.
don't care. Who cares?
Well-
Let's go. Come on. Let's get fucked up.
I think maybe that
We're
people
gonna
out there
fuck
might
all
want
the
to
girls. Oh
know.
my God,
All right,
Does that sound like when I come? Does that sound like God?
No,
Does that sound
Arnold,
like
no,
God?
Arnold.
Yeah.
Okay,
Please.
so you've
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
you've
yeah.
heard the podcast before, right?
Yeah, I love
so
it.
you know the
Yeah.
end of the show is coming because of the music, right?
Yeah,
Is there
the music.
anything that you'd like to say, just wrapping up?
The
or-
three of us should go out. We could make a big movie together.
No, I know.
We
What
go
movie?
to the right parties.
Yeah, I'd
We go
love to do a movie.
parties.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, we could do a movie. It'd be called Arnold and Chris slap Brian to the ground, fuck his mouth and ass.
Okay, listen. Whoa, all right.
No.
Okay, look.
You
So
son of a bitch.
you want to maybe tell people, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Would you like to maybe tell people?
yeah,
Would you like to maybe tell people that they could go to
Yeah, go to the because I listen to the show.
Right, so you know
I
the end
so
of
I
the
say,
show.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Right.
Thanks for, you make sure you download the show. You can't just listen. Subscribe on iTunes, and Stitcher Smart Radio. We're on 10minpod, 10-minute podcast, 10minpod on Twitter, and share it on Facebook. I'm gonna come, you guys.
No.
Don't drink that.
like when you're eating that. You look like you're eating poo.
Oh, what? I look like I'm gonna poo?
No, you look like you're eating some poo because it's brown. You're eating it.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I mean, not really. It's walnuts and dates. Okay, Will.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast, brought to you by Amazon.
Go to our website and click the Amazon banner if you want to buy something from Amazon. You can also do that with GameFly and rent video games.
15-day free trial from GameFly. All that shit's at 10minutepodcast.com.
Shut up.
My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
And Bryan Callen is not with us today. He has an excuse this time. He's off at drum camp, which is fucking retarded for a guy in his late 50s.
Where does he go, from like noon to 2?
He's doing drum circles or something in Venice where he lives, and that's just I don't know, but whatever, he's gone.
BYOS, bring your own sticks.
I thought you were going to say bring your own stink, because those people don't smell very good.
That's true.
And they use a lot of Toms of Maine. It doesn't cover up the stench quite so well.
That's right.
And then they're out there under the hot sun.
Who do we?
In his place, we're actually being joined by a guest who's an esteemed book critic. She reviews a lot of novels and books, and she's a friend of Bryan. She's in town for a little while, and it's quite an honor and a pleasure to welcome a lady. And it's. Your name is Mary Stuart Foley?
Yes, Mary Stuart Foley.
And you live here?
Yes, no, I don't, of course.
Okay, you live overseas?
God help me, no. I live in Cheshire for the most part. I'm from London originally, of course.
And you're friends with Bryan?
I am friends with Sir Bryan. He's a wonderful poet, which a lot of people don't
Did you say Sir Bryan?
Yes, he was knighted in 1999, I believe, for his poetry, for his book in poetry. He's actually a runner-up of poet laureate of Great Britain, which is...
I did not know this about
yes,
Bryan.
he's a wonderful poet.
Weird.
Yes,
I always think his
quite the connoisseur
facts are
as well.
so baseless and just plain lies.
Well, I think that for the most part, and I've listened to your podcast.
Oh, you have?
You've listened to our podcast?
Yes.
For work, or?
I unfortunately have been subject to that, and
Whoa.
For the most part, I think
Wait, what?
When he is in your presence, he's got to dumb it down, if you will, and so it tends to treat it as the adolescent experiment that it is. So,
Well, okay.
I think one of the most important things about being an aristocrat is adaptability, which is what he possesses in droves.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Well, all right. I'm a little unclear.
So wait, hold on one second. How do you know Bryan, first of all?
How would you have met Bryan? Should we call you
Mary's
Mrs.
fine. Yeah, Mary's fine.
Mary's fine?
Yes.
Mary.
Yes, thank you.
Not Mrs. Stuart Foley?
Oh, I don't mind. I mean, I'd rather. Sometimes I feel as though
Chris, what do you want to call her?
around you. I feel
Mary, I guess.
Mary.
That's her name.
Mary, where did you meet Bryan?
Yeah.
Well, I met him at a poetry festival, and he was this sort of dashing figure from America, of course. And he came in with his long hair and his tweed, and he was reading from his book.
Are you sure?
Really
poetry.
long hair.
This was in the 90s?
Well, I mean, the first time I saw him was in the 90s, but the poetry.
And he had long hair?
Yes.
Are you sure it wasn't John Stamos or someone like that?
I don't know who that is.
Well, I don't think Bryan's ever had long hair.
So anyway, so you deal a lot with poetry and you deal a lot with book reviews and you reviewed Bryan or what?
Yes, and I understand that neither one of you reads.
No, we do read.
I mean, I read. I'm reading a book right now.
Yeah.
What are you reading?
Freakonomics, actually, is what Why
Why
you're
is that-
laughing
why
at
is
that?
that
Was a
funny?
bestseller, and it was
is
an
that
important book. I mean, it challenges the way conventional wisdom.
I'm familiar with Stephen Levitt's work. Thank you very much.
He didn't.
Okay.
He wasn't trying to challenge
No,
you.
I'm not trying to challenge you. I'm just.
As an experiment,
laughed when I said it.
if I were to romance, your point of view, if you have one, what would be your be your critique of the book and of Stephen Levitt's?
I think it's really great the way it.
It's fantastic.
Why you didn't?
Riveting.
Well, you didn't.
You see,
you didn't let me finish. I was going to say something, and
well. I wrote a review recently of a silly book actually, and doesn't matter what it was. But one of the things I think that I think all of us can agree that when you don't read, you're part of the problem, and people of your ilk should be caught up by the scruff of their neck and thrown into the fire.
I'm gonna deal with you directly, and I'm gonna deal with you assertively, and I will say that I'm happy that you're here. It's quite a treat to have a friend, Bryan.
It's nice to have somebody from
very much.
overseas.
He's had other people here in place of him. One time we had a. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Usu Ngole, the ostrich expert.
Yes, he's a great.
Oh, you do
friend.
know?
Oh, you know
Usu.
him?
Yes.
Okay. Listeners of ours can go back and listen to that. And this is also interesting as a friend of Bryan's. I would just. I mean, I guess I would just say, it's a 10-minute podcast.
Putting your words together, and as we do elementary.
Okay, all right.
Well, you're in our house though. You're not.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, but the whole thing about the 10-minute podcast is just it's about three guys having fun, and
Well, I think fun is subjective, isn't it? I mean, fun can also be running around in a field and playing with your own feces, which seems to be almost exactly what this podcast represents. I mean,
running around in a field playing with your own feces.
Well.
Okay, so you're basically saying that you're better. You're better than us, or?
Well, I think we'll leave that up to the critics.
And which the critic is you. You're the critic. So
yeah. Well, it's not that hard to be better than a team of baboons, is it? I mean, I am an evolved creature in the sense that I'm a human being, and I'm not a baboon. And so, if I see a group of baboons throwing their own feces, then I would have to say that I am.
So you're saying we're nothing better than baboons throwing feces at each other.
I think I've sort of isolated. I don't know if I want to call it the problem, but I think I've sort of isolated maybe something I'd like to address you with, Mary. When was the last time you had a big fat veiny prick stuck in you?
Yeah. Like a cock. I know you're good with the words, but
you're a British lady, and
penis,
it's not
hard dick.
Like a hard cock. When was the last time you got a dick really hard with your mouth and then put it into your vagina?
Over and over again, slamming.
I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to listen to this.
Well, look, we don't want to offend you.
Look, you come into our territory and you put us down calling us baboons that throw shit at each other. And you obviously want to sleep with Bryan Callen, and I don't think he would want to sleep with you, judging on just based on how much you look like that girl that won America's Got Talent.
Your hair does look like a bunch
Susan,
of dried. Susan Boyle.
Are you threatening to pull?
You basically look like
hair?
a bunch of potato sacks glued together with eyes.
Your hair looks like some instant ramen noodles, dry, covered in like powder.
So back to Will's question: when's the last time you got laid out like a starfish and injected with
meat.
Love?
With meat love.
Well, I belong to a club where they throw you in a glass tube, and essentially there are holes in the tube, and gentlemen come up and they can. And we call it the game is called anonymous pincushion. Of course,
wait a minute.
I'm the cushion and
Mary,
you're the pin.
Hold on.
You're saying that you belong to an exclusive club with some upscale British gentlemen.
Yes.
Was this in London town?
Well, there's a club in London, of course. It's very difficult to get in.
Is it a club? Is it like a secret club or what? I mean, where is this?
Well, we play a number of games. What they do is they stuff you in a glass tube and they have these holes, and of course you're the pin cushion with eyes. They call you a pin cushion with eyes. There's another very fun game where they stuff you into a glass tube, but actually with a tube. No, but there's no holes, only a tube that goes to your mouth and your nostrils. So you're wearing a mask, and the gentlemen come up and they fart. They fart.
They fart.
Well, you're no better than us.
Fart.
Okay.
They fart.
Wait, did you say fart?
They fart.
Okay. Why are you?
And you're forced to breathe. So I belong to that club. That's
okay. So hold on. So wait. So basically, you're being very hypocritical. I mean, you're saying that what we do is equivalent to, hey, Will, stop dying. What we do is equivalent to baboons throwing shit at each other, but you literally stay in a glass tube and have guys shit on you.
You smell British. You smell British Yorkshire
game.
Pudding and roast beef farts.
No, that's another game actually, where they stuff you in a glass tube.
Okay, well, they all begin with glass tube.
Yes, and they call it crowning.
Can I ask? Okay, I understand where that's going.
You're crowning, and you have.
Can I ask you a question?
Your rump is crowning, and
Can
they
I ask
have
you a
a
question?
funnel.
How do you play Monopoly? What happens there?
Well, Monopoly, we have what's called foie gras Monopoly, where I'm a goose.
See?
I'm a goose that you tie to a stump, and I can barely lift my head.
You're just a secret.
And all of you stuff me.
I don't think.
Stuff me.
Okay.
Like a foie gras.
And how do you play shoots and ladders?
Shoots and ladders is very simple. You shoot into my cunt.
Oh God. Okay. What about the ladder part?
Deviant.
See, this is the problem with people that this is the problem with people that have a problem with other things. You hate what you are.
You should take your.
You hate what you are.
You hate yourself, Mary.
You should take your adolescent pricks and you should punish me and stuff me into a glass tube. Do you have a glass tube here?
No, we don't have a glass tube.
No.
Back off the mic. You're just like Brian. Thanks for listening to the 10-Minute Podcast and for subscribing and downloading on iTunes. We'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already.
Are you playing
Please
with
rate
yourself?
and review. We're on 10minpod on Twitter.
Let go.
Welcome to the 10-minute podcast. It was brought to you by Amazon. You go to our fucking website and you click that. And
Have we made any money off that?
Yeah, I think we made about $17. And you buy things on Amazon. Gamefly.
Yeah, who cares? So stop saying it for sure, Will. So,
my name is.
I'll give you $76 to shut the fuck up. How's that? Get that time back, huh?
My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen, as you guys know that by now. It's amazing. I want to thank.
And man. And I'm Chris D'Elia. Okay, now you can go with your fucking bullshit.
I just want to thank everybody for coming up to me after my shows and wanting to take pictures and just tell me how great I am on this show, on the podcast, and on my podcast, Man Thoughts.
Yeah, Man Thoughts.
But you know, guys, I really appreciate that, and I think I chalk it up to the fact that I'm just more experienced and I've been doing this longer, and I'm more honest with my expression and a lot more educated.
I'm about 10 years younger than you, and I've been working for about 5 years longer than you have.
That is true, and I'm 15 years younger than you, and I'm amazing in my.
You do shit comms, and I do film. So.
Well, I do a movie.
I do a lot of movies.
This year,
I'm shooting a movie right now. I'm just traveling in between shooting a movie.
What are you shooting, Will?
It's a movie. It's none of your fucking business. It's a romantic dramedy. It's very whimsical.
None of your business, by the way, sounds like a movie Michael Keaton would have done in the 80s.
Yeah. Is your movie called Who Gives a Fuck? It's shot in Canada.
I'll tell you who doesn't give a fuck. You, because you're not even talking into your fucking mic.
That is interesting. What you do is funny because you put your head to the side and you talk,
and you put
not
your hand
into the
in front of your fucking mic.
Guys, don't
can't hear you.
Don't fucking me. I hate when people don't.
Bryan, what's your ultimate career goal?
I'm glad you asked. I want to be. I want to be starring in major dramas. I don't want to do comedy or action. I think that's boring. I want to do. I can cry like that. I can cry like this. No, I want to do stuff where like I'm holding a woman, she's died, I'm crying, I'm wearing like robes, I'm coming out of a cave or something. I want to do dramatic, grandiose, picturesque films that are financed by in Europe and stuff. I want to do European film. I want to do European film because I speak French and I speak a lot of different languages. And I want to be the greatest comic. In some ways, I am already, but I want to be. Hey man,
sorry, I had coconut water.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Remember when we told you not to drink it?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Hold on, let me open this.
Excuse me. Dude.
Hold on.
Dude.
Please don't.
Okay, don't
drink more.
No, don't.
That was coconut water. This is green tea.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it's so
okay.
Oh,
so my career goal.
What's yours?
Is to do whatever I can in my power to stop Bryan from making those movies. Because they're going to be terrible. Also, it will be a very easy job because there's no way he's going to be able to do that.
Well, dude, your career goal should actually be to hose down my audience when I set them ablaze with my stand-up. You should be sitting there with giving out lemonade because they can't. They're laughing so hard their throats are burning. You hand out lemonade and I'll chuck you a couple dollars at the end of my show. How's that sound, long hair boy?
I wanna actually show you something. Do you see what Will did and I while you were just saying all that stuff?
That's interesting.
Did you see what we did?
Yeah.
What's that?
We were quiet.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to listen to you.
Instead of what?
Instead of
Conversation Strangler Stevens.
Yes.
Dude, don't call me.
Instead of
don't
being
call me
Conversation Strangler Stevens.
Please don't call me that.
What you do is when one of us gets a point and starts to describe it, what you do is you go, no.
Here, wait. We'll explain. Chris, you just talk about any. I'm gonna ask you a question. Then I'm gonna be Conversation Strangler Stevens.
Okay.
So, Chris, what'd you do today?
I got up early. Actually, what I did was I stayed over. I stayed over at my friend's house.
Yeah, I went to my. This morning I went to the gym.
I went home. I got a Starbucks and
peanut butter.
Okay, but I went to Starbucks and I came back.
Conversation Strangler.
He's still doing it. He exists even though he already exists, which is what Will was doing. That's two Conversation Strangler Stevens in one fucking room.
No, I don't like being made fun of. I'm not into that shit. It makes me really super angry. Hey guys, have you heard of this TV show?
Is that the show you want to be on?
No, it's this. The premise is 1985 Los Angeles Police Department experiments with this time travel machine. They send 4 of their guys into the future.
Is this on TV? Or?
It's about to be on TV. They send 4 of their guys in the future, and the future is now.
Know about it?
Well, it's just action-packed comedy tour de force.
Okay. Are you on it?
Are you reading?
No, it's a welcome renaissance.
Are you looking at your phone?
No. What? No.
Well, say it without looking at your phone.
Okay.
What is it? Yeah.
It's a welcome renaissance of the 80s cop show genre.
I didn't understand a word you just said. You're looking at your phone.
It's like if Arrested Development had a baby and the baby was an 80s cop. I mean, it's a minority pack comedy explosion. I got to be honest with you guys. It's pretty amazing.
Why are you using like using a critic?
Well, just go to .com.
No, don't go.
No,
don't. Well, no, you could follow them at Twitter
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What?
No, I'm just talking about this amazing show.
But why?
Why?
Great
What's your vested
Did you see
interest?
it? Did you see it?
I did see it, and it's really, really good.
Where did you see it? What channel?
It's actually being picked up.
Okay,
now,
so who do you
it's
know
been
that
shot.
gave you the show to watch? Where did you see it? Did you
There's
have a
friend,
screener?
Yeah, I have a friend who's in the business.
You have a friend who's in the
yeah.
business. What's their vested interest in this show? Why are you talking about this during our time?
I'm just friends with I gotta say, the characters, man. There's this black girl in a wheelchair called. There's this man who went undercover
that's
as an
really
Asian
original.
woman back in the '87 that
Already
busted a
bored.
drug ring in Chinatown.
Yeah. You're reading off your phone.
No, I'm not. What are you
Give
doing?
me your phone and then keep
I'm not
talking.
going to give you out. Don't. Ow. I'm not. Ow. Here.
Give me
It's
your
a
phone.
new series.
There's a
from
pressure point in your wrist.
All right. It's a new series.
He's reading.
Yeah, I know,
New
man.
series from executive producer. Fast cars, fast women.
All right.
The word "fast" is used.
Okay.
twice.
So it was text to me. I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay, but why was it texted to you? What the fuck? Like, why did he text you all that information about it?
I was gonna give you some guys.
Are
some
you
of the
using
money.
what? What?
No. Again, let me explain. I'll explain. What happened was I worked out a deal, and I've been
deal?
sponsored to. I was sponsored by. And I was going to tell you guys about it, and I was going to give you them. I was going to share the revenue.
How much fucking money?
Paid you to fucking plug it on our podcast?
Yeah, $300. But
$300? Who gives a fuck about $300?
That's not even that much money. I just told him I'd pay him $76 to shut the fuck up about the ads.
I know. I'll give you, but I will split it. I'll give you guys each $50, and we'll go from there.
Well, that's not
splitting it. First
no,
of
but
all,
I did the read, so obviously I'm going to get.
You're not getting 200. We get 50.
It's
and
my
50.
contact.
Why do you need $300 to fucking
what do you
read
even
shit on
need?
the
You
podcast?
do stand up. You do fine. You make like $3,000 a weekend
Is
in
there something
Toronto.
going on?
I need money. I do. I'm not.
Oh Jesus!
No, I know.
Christ.
Come on.
No.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
man.
this is what happened. I bought an. Fuck. I got
What'd you
into this.
do?
I bought an Audi and I bought a couple horses.
Why even say the Audi
I
if
don't
you
know.
got
I
horses?
got talked into it. I'm such an asshole. This guy
How
got
much
me to-
were the horses?
I bought race horses, bro.
How much?
Dude, those are fucking expensive.
I know.
It'd be like $250,000.
I know that. I didn't pay that
Yeah,
much.
why did
Don't
you
be an
even
asshole.
say
I
Audi?
spent $200,000 on each horse.
Oh, Jesus.
No,
How many?
Two, and I put a down payment on another one. I'm going to explain.
Oh,
I know-
my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I know, but there is money in race
like
horses.
a half
but
a
it's just the
million.
vet bills and the fucking stable and all the shit that happens, and I don't have any fucking money.
Are these Kentucky horses or Arabian horses?
They're fucking Arabian.
Those
bro.
are really
I
expensive.
know.
Plus,
man.
there's more to keep up.
I know, and I got involved in this with these Latin guys, and they're from Colombia. I don't know where they're from, but they're not nice.
No, of course
No,
not.
of course they're not.
Colombian guys dealing in horses sounds terrible.
I owe the
sound
money,
nice.
man.
Did you know what's going to happen? Your
What?
horse, you're going to get into some sort of fucked up weird argument with one of these Colombian guys, and the guy's going to slit your horse's throat right in front of you to show you the meaning of discipline.
What he said to me already.
I know.
I
got a
don't even own my house anymore. And I don't know
Oh
where.
no! I got a question for you though. When you did the deals with them, how did they not want to cut your head off for interrupting them anyway?
Okay, man. That's not funny, dude. I'm sorry.
Brian, you can't be bringing your friends' fucking weird TV shows on our thing.
Yeah, dude, this is our time, man. This is why we do this, so we can get away from all that fucking Hollywood bullshit.
Chris doesn't even plug his television series, primetime television series. He could get at least like 7 new viewers a week if he plugged it on this show.
You got some money. Let me borrow some money.
No,
you need to learn.
Here, I'll give you. Does this help? I mean, I can't give you that much, but I don't know.
That's $30,000 in cash.
Does this help?
Here's $1.
Here, dude.
I wanna thank you guys for being there when I really fucking needed you. You stepped up.
It's not even
when
on tempo.
I asked you when you came through for me. Thank you. I made mistakes along the way. I'm probably gonna lose my life, but I know you guys were there.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to the tale.
You know he will. He's not going to stop.
Yeah, no, he's not. And thanks for subscribing and downloading on iTunes. We're on Twitter at 10minpod, Facebook /10minpod.
Doesn't matter.
We're on Stitcher Smart Radio.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, and follow all 3 of us on Instagram.
At Chris D'Elia.